Welcome back, everyone. Welcome to our valuable channel where we dish out insights and strategies to help you on your migration journey. This still remains the Prep Class IELTS channel. Now, in the last video that we did, I already promised you that this is going to be a two-part video where we're going to be reviewing the implications, indications, and impact of the new rules that the United Kingdom has dished out for migration laws and how it affects people who are moving in as carers, who are senior carers to the United Kingdom. I also established that the United Kingdom is a destination point for a lot of people moving in from the developing world, both from Southeast Asia to Sub-Saharan Africa. A lot of people are moving into the United Kingdom, and there's no doubt why this is such a prime place for people to move into. I mean, the culture, the arts, the rich history, the heritage, the economy, everything about the United Kingdom calls for you to move in there. One of the most viable pathways to move into the United Kingdom right now is for those who are working as medical support professionals, those who are working as caregivers, who are working as senior carers. And this pathway is something that has become so viable that I can assure you that if you go to any international airport in Sub-Saharan Africa, you would find at least 5 to 10 people moving out daily to this place through this pathway. The United Kingdom recently introduced a couple of new laws that are changing the status of the migration rules to the United Kingdom. And today, what we're doing is to review these rules and to see how they impact you. Most especially, what are the positive insights from these rules that you can harness, that you can leverage on, and that can still probably give you a sort of soft landing from all the hysteria that has been going on around, telling people that the United Kingdom is trying to restrict people from coming into the country. In the last video, we dealt with the two rules, the two foremost rules that are most out there in social media. And now we're going to be dealing with the two following rules that are not really so popular, but also have significant implications for those of us who are planning to move to the United Kingdom. The first rule there is the salary threshold rule. Remember, in the last part of the video that we did, I told you that there's been a 50% increase from 26,000 annual income for people who are working in the United Kingdom to £38,000. Now, this increase in the minimum salary threshold is for those who are planning to bring in their dependents. So either you are a doctor, either you are someone who is working as a journalist in the United Kingdom, who is working as an architect in the United Kingdom, this rule applies to you. I also told you something about the shortage occupation list, which exempts those on that list from this particular rule. Now let's go in depth into this new salary threshold. Now the median salary threshold for the United Kingdom is quite lower than what we have. £38,000 per annum is a quite high and very steep threshold. A lot of people in the United Kingdom, even citizens who were born there, who are native English speakers, do not earn up to this amount. So how does this affect you as an African, as an Asian who is migrating to the United Kingdom? The way it affects you is that there's hope. And what's the hope? There's likely to be a review of this law very soon. Remember that the United Kingdom operates a parliamentary system of government where you have legislators who are actively deliberating on the policies, on the new rules, and on the insights and all the things that the government is doing. And there's a likely chance that when they review this rule, when they look at the implications of it, when they look at how it's affecting their community, their society, they would definitely have a change of heart and probably find a way to either modify this rule, to alter it, or to probably just repeal it completely. And how does it affect them? The United Kingdom is one of those countries in the world that thrives significantly on the income it gets from the migration process. I mean, the United Kingdom posted a lot of profits in their GDP from people who are moving into the UK for student visas. China, India, Nigeria, and other countries, South Africa, account for a significant percentage of students who are moving into the United Kingdom, bringing in millions of pounds yearly. Now, a review of this rule to raise the minimum salary threshold means that a lot of people are going to be disenfranchised. People are not going to be able to move into the United Kingdom. And this will definitely have an adverse effect on their own income from migration. And I mean, nobody likes to lose money. And I'm definitely sure that the United Kingdom, which actually has a reputation as one of the most commercially viable countries in the world, would definitely not be making such a very economically disadvantaged decision. So there's likely to be a change, to be a repeal of this rule. It's a conflicting scenario. What do I mean by a conflicting scenario? If you are increasing the median salary threshold, the minimum salary threshold, and then you are exempting those who are on the shortage occupation list, if you notice that most people who are moving to the United Kingdom are actually on the shortage occupation list, doctors, nurses, teachers, construction workers, truck drivers, engineers are mostly those who are moving, are mostly the skilled professionals who are moving from the developing world to the United Kingdom. Now, if they are all exempted from this list, it means that a significant percentage of what the United Kingdom will be earning from its income from migration has already been affected. So how do they recoup all of that loss? I'm definitely sure that a repeal of this law and a review of this law is in the offing. So if this law is going to be in existence or is going to come into action from April next year, that is spring, I'm assuming that before this thing runs throughout the whole of next year, there's going to be a change in it. So if you're planning to come to the United Kingdom and this has put a spoke in your plans, please calm down, take a deep breath, and I can assure you that hope is on the horizon. Now, the final rule, the final change in the migration laws, which I'll be discussing today, is the fact that the family visa threshold will also be raised to £38,000 to enable people bringing only dependents that they can support. This is what is written on the UK immigration website. Now, what does a family visa mean? It means that this affects not only people who are migrants, but also people who are citizens. So if you're an Irish citizen, if you're a British citizen, and you're planning to get married to someone who is from Jamaica, from Barbados, from Nigeria, and then bring in your spouse and the kids, this affects you. It means that you need to earn a minimum of £38,000 per annum before you can bring in your family. And like I told you before, there's a very, very small percentage of the United Kingdom population that earns this amount. So what this means is that it affects their citizens. And if it affects their citizens, I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of complaint, going to be a lot of outcry to the legislators, to the members of parliament, who are definitely going to take these cries from their constituents to the parliament and have a repeal of this law. I mean, if you look at it from the current salary threshold for family visas is the one that has been in existence from 2012. Yes, 2012. And that's about £18,000. Now you're moving from £18,000 to £38,000. That's a significant increase. My maths is really, really poor. Remember, I'm an IELTS tutor. I'm not really good with numeracy and numbers, but I'm pretty sure that's about like 20,000 increase from 18,000 to 38,000 pounds. That's like a 20,000 increase. How many people can significantly boast of that kind of income in the United Kingdom? Not a lot. So I'm pretty sure that this is going to definitely affect significantly the migration outlook of the United Kingdom in next coming years. So there's hope for us. There's a lot of silver linings in all the gloom and doom that you've seen going around. So if you're one of those people who are very active on social media, who has gone on Twitter, who has gone on Instagram, and has seen the screaming headline that the UK is tightening the belt on migration, and the UK is stopping caregivers and senior carers from coming to the United Kingdom, I can categorically tell you that it is a lie. There are still so many loopholes in these new laws that people can exploit to actually achieve their dream of migration. And there are so many other, there's so many inconsistencies in these laws that would warrant that there would be a change very soon. There will be a repeal very soon. So what else do you have to live on except hope? Hope is a very important quality. And I can assure you that if you plan to make a success of a migration process, hope is something that you should have. And please do stay tuned. Keep in touch. Subscribe, click on notification buttons of this particular channel so that you do not miss out on any of the content that is timely, that is hot, as we dish it out every time for you to ensure that you do not just write the IELTS and pass the IELTS, but you're also able to use the content, to use the result that you got from the IELTS in a very positive way to actually achieve your migration dreams. Till I come your way next time, I remain Lanre Yusuf, your valuable insight plug from the IELTS channel. And I can assure you that the next time you see me, I'll have something very significant, something very impactful, and something quite positive for you to work on.